It's a black, poor intellectual poet. We've gone over a lot of things. We went over war. We went over love. We went over the inquisitive love. We went over struggle. We went over other things. Well, with my poems, I like to dwell in a lot of things. So I dwell in horror too. Not typically horror, but like gothic horror, where you it's not where you're it's the psychology of dread, dread in certain aspects of this. Well, a lot of people dread old age. So I wrote a poem that is basically the ideals of dread, which is really an old woman just walking up the steps who can fall at any time. It's a reality that's going to happen to all of us one day. So I wrote a poem about it that its ideals have a hidden meaning. We'll talk about it maybe, but here we go. It's called "The Stairs." I have 4 children that have left me to my fate. I worry that it is too late. As I look upwards towards the abyss that is a mere 10 feet, death awaits me. This I know, as a child suckles on its mother's teat. I was once a child vibrant and free to climb the stairs for fun. I remember my grandmother playing with me until the setting of the sun. I've lived in this house all my life where the stairs was a convenience. As I got older, I began to lose my legs, my vision, my mind sense. The first step. The terror then began to set in as the passing of my only love. He sits with the angels, with Michael and Peter in heaven above. How he loved me as we ran up the void to make love on our wedding night. How he went down the stairs to make me breakfast on dawn's light. Our children, whom I thought had loved me, played on those stair steps. As they crawled, walked, and ran to make a sound where they crept. They would go on to have children of their own, something that I'd happily condone. The second step. We go through this transition as most creatures do. It goes on to the end of time and is never through. What happens when you become something that time forgot? A period where siblings wait for you in the ground and rot. It happens to us all as I ponder the life that I have lived, abandoned and alone where we have worked and done all we can give. Our memories are our only companion as we live in the dark house alone, forever imprinted as methods of staying sane that is shown. The third step. Looking up the stairs as our inevitable fate we must endure. The stairs has conquered gravity, but it is gravity I now fear. I walk up the steps every day as my bones get weak. Love for my family is something that I seek. To die alone in the dark on a faithful afternoon. To meet my love in holy heaven very soon. My wrinkles cover me in time as it corrodes my body. I pray for my family, for anybody. The fourth step. Love is something that is convenient without caring. Relics of the past that have a soul which is God fearing. The stairs cannot take my soul, for this I pray. I remember this always as Bible verses I daily say. I wake up in terror as I know what each day leads to. The bed is soaked in sweat, for fears have come true. I get up as I grab my trusty instrument, which is the cane. I know the journey ahead of me as I disdain from the profane. The fifth step. I wobble and stumble up the steps, barely able to walk before that turn. A lesson in Newton's depraving theory that I will soon learn. I look up the stairs at exaggerated heights, as my eyes look at the demon itself, something I would try to avoid, even with money and wealth. I sign, for it is the never-ending struggle and fight I must endure. It is dark, for dust has not set completely, for this I am sure. I gripped the shaky rail tightly as I began my ascent towards refuge and safety. I know I am gambling with my life, and I wonder if I am truly crazy. The sixth step. The battle that I know all too well as my spine reeks with pain. As I said before, my mind crashes at the edge of being insane. Who's afraid of the stairs and thinks the devil hides in that darkness? He laughs for snake-like eyes. The sustenance of being of youthful is useless. I will slip from my grip as I plunge down the hell to my final rest. Maybe I fear what I know along with every day I must do this quest. The stair steps' edges are very sharp. As I tumble, which will crush bone. When you reap from not having a family that is with you, you is what is your sown. The seventh step. I began to imagine all sorts of dreadful things as I get higher. My mind goes as things of evil are thought in times or dire. I see myself lying at the bottom with a broken neck. The simple stairs are something that I must respect. Simple things are often weapons of death and decay, such as a gun or knife, at times I'd often say. But the stairs are a strange method of suicide, a killer that does not exist, only a mind that has lied. The eighth step. I walk these steps slowly, feeling confidence, fear, and dread lessons. I reach the top steps with God's blessing. Almost there, to the top of safety at a lethargic pace. Time is catching up to me as we eventually lose the race. The Grim Reaper will not get me at this time and place. You have to wait for tomorrow as I put a smile on my face. I climb the horrible journey after I go on getting weaker. Just enough strength to elude the Grim Reaper. The ninth step. I can smell the wash sheets that linger in the air. My day has ended, and I've gone as far as I dare. I know he will catch me some day until I get my family's love. I know my love is cheering for me from above. The height does not look so high. I know that I'm lying to myself, so I sigh. I sleep at night saying a prayer against this hideous fate. I will slumber for death, need only wait. Okay, that's the stairs. I hope you liked it, and it we I it's in the first book that I have poem books that I have. I hope you really like it, and I don't know, subscribe or on my book. All right, so yeah, we do. My book does a lot of things. We do different aspects of love, tangible and intangible. We do black empowerment, urban poetry based on things of a variety of black dictation. We do war. We do a lot of things, even music itself. So I actually have a lot of because I read a lot of Poe as a kid, and you have a lot of poems like this as well. So you can pick up my book or whatever. All right, I'm out. This is the Black Intellectual Poet. All right, bye.